Hi, boys and girls. Today in math, what we're going to be talking about are shapes that we call plane shapes. These are sometimes also called two-dimensional shapes because when we look at them, they are flat and they are going to just go two different directions. And I'll show you that when I'm drawing them. Some of the plane shapes that we're going to talk about are the ones that I have listed on my chart. So first of all, we're going to talk about a triangle. Now, when we look at a triangle, we know that a triangle is going to have three sides. Three sides. So if I draw a triangle, it's going to have 1, 2, 3 sides. 1, 2, 3 sides. It is also going to have 3 corners. 1, 2, 3. A triangle it can look a lot of different ways. This is one way that a triangle looks. It could also look like this. Notice how open it is. Again, I'm going to see, is this a triangle? Does it have 3 sides? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it does. Does it have 3 corners? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it does. So to know that it's a triangle, it has to have 3 sides and 3 corners. 3 sides and 3 corners makes it a triangle. Now, a rectangle is one that has 4 sides and 4 corners. So if I look at it, I can draw it like this. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 sides and 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. Now, I talked before how these are called two-dimensional shapes. The reason is they go this way and this way, but they're flat. A plane shape is flat, okay? If I put it on a table, you wouldn't be able to see it. That makes it a plane shape, okay? It doesn't mean like plain like a hamburger bean shape, plane, but it is Plane, all right? Now, a hexagon has 6 sides. 6 sides. Now, let me come back to the rectangle because when I draw a rectangle, the key is it just has to have 4 sides and 4 corners. It can be drawn whatever way as long as the 2 opposite sides are the same. So I can see here, this side is the same as this side. That's what I mean by opposite. The one that's right across from it is the same length. So here, these 2 are the same. These 2 are the same. Not all 4 of them, just the ones that are across from each other. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. Now, a hexagon, it's a little harder to draw, and I really have to think about it as I'm drawing it. I even sometimes have to look and say, okay, what do I want it to look like? Okay, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so again, it has 6 sides and 6 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I have a harder time drawing this one, so I'm just going to draw one. All right, squares. Now, a square is a special plane shape. It has 4 sides, just like a rectangle, but all 4 sides are exactly the same. It has all 4 sides are the same length. That makes it a square. And so I also has 4 corners. That makes it a square. So when we are looking at our square, the thing is, if the sides are not the same size, it's not a square. Okay, it probably is a rectangle instead. Okay, when I look at a circle is so that it has no sides, no corners. No sides, no corners. And it can be any size, but it has to have no sides and no corners. So again, these are called 2D shapes. We call them two-dimensional shapes or plane shapes. They are flat. They go this way, but not up and down. All right. They don't go up off the table. You can't, if I put a blanket over them, I can't see them. They are flat. Okay. So these are called plane shapes. Today you're going to go to Brain Pop. You're going to do the lesson and you are going to do the quiz, both of them. So take your time and watch the plane shape video first and then do the quiz to go with it. Again, we know that as we look at these shapes, triangles, rectangles, hexagons, squares, circles, there's also a pentagon that has 5 sides, okay? And so if I was going to draw a pentagon, I would draw it like this. It's kind of like a home plate in baseball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And it has 5 corners. Sorry, 5 corners. So take your time on the quiz. And this is what we call geometry. You may have done something like this in iReady Math. And so when we talk about shapes, we're talking about geometry. Okay. And when you go to high school, that would be a subject that you might have to take. It's called geometry. And it's talking about shapes and things like that. So good luck and continue to work hard. You're doing an awesome job.